Did we see the goal of the season contender at home park this weekend? Jaden?
Yeah, what a goal. Morgan Whittaker, take a bow. I mean, we're the high. We've got the most goals outside the box in the championship this season. Whittaker, it feels like he scored every single one of them. What a signing! £1 million. I think we can sell him for 4 times that now.
Yeah, I think there's some Swansea fans that are regretting that. Craig, you were there. What was your view of that particular goal?
Unfortunately, I was on BBC duty, so I couldn't. I missed the game, unfortunately, but I've seen the replay.
Right. Craig, you're on BBC duties, but what was your view of that goal?
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. Obviously, as Jaden said, he can score inside the box, outside the box. He's just a magic man, and he's got a magic left peg, and it's a fantastic goal, wasn't it?
Amazing, incredible. Sunderland came and huffed and puffed, and they had some decent chances. But is it nice to see a nice clean sheet and actually defensively, doing a shutout?
Yeah, I think it's superb. Obviously, Dan Scarr came out the side. Giulio Plegazzino, he's been probably the signing of the season on a free transfer from FC20. Jordan Houghton proving why he's the best defensive midfielder in the league again. Benazaz in that midfield, we're not even missing Ryan Hardy at the moment, so full credit to the squad. So against Coventry, I think we've got nothing to fear, and I think bring any team on really. If we can take on Sunderland, Norwich, Southampton, bring any team on in the Championship.
Yeah, Jaden, we've spoken a lot about defensive frailties. We've spoken about when you travel to Leeds and falling asleep in the first half, but this time they were on it from start to finish, weren't they?
Yeah, you asked me last week about the signing, who needs to step up. I said Plegazuelo needs to step up. He's obviously had a few chances, didn't really take it against Leeds, made an error leading to goal or whatever. But I thought he was excellent against Sunderland. Along with the rest of the defence, Kesler Hayden with some vital blocks and little touches to get it away from the goal. Yeah, brilliant.
How much do you both agree that Plymouth play better against sides that come and have a go? So against Blackburn, Norwich, Sunderland, all those teams are on the front foot, aren't they? They're all coming to play football, and it seems as if Plymouth like those sides because they can get around the back and attack. Whereas against teams that park the bus, such as a Millwall game, for example, you tend to struggle more. Is that a view that you hold, or is that an exaggeration, Craig?
Oh no, I think that's probably spot on. To be honest, I think, as against Millwall, we were robbed. They played boring football, play low block. Sheffield Wednesday, that we did struggle, even though we won that game. So we play a lot better at teams that want to come and attack us. And you think, as the Sunderland manager said, absolutely spot on. They thought they were going to win the game. They thought little old Plymouth, and we turned them over. And I think you nailed it on the head, absolutely spot on. That we like playing against teams that like to attack us.
Jaden?
Yeah, I think, well, when Millwall came, my initial reaction to that game was that they came to home park and they really showed teams how to win a game at home park and how to do that. And yeah, teams struggle to come to home park and get a win. It's clear to see. And yeah, teams who rather defend seem to get better results, as you say.
Okay. By the time we play Stoke then this weekend, we'll be in December. What do Plymouth need in the January transfer window to make sure that this season is a comfortable mid-table finish? Jaden, you go first.
Well, Hardy and Bunda have just come out injured. Wayne hasn't really stepped up too much. Maybe we could do with putting Wayne out on a League One loan and then maybe getting a new striker who's championship quality. Maybe that might be a good move.
Okay. Craig?
I think we probably need multiple positions. I think, striker is another one of them. I think we probably need to strengthen at centre midfielder. I think we should send Warrington back to Everton. He's been atrocious for this season. Absolute joke. I don't want to see him in an Argyle shirt ever again. Probably need another centre back. Dan Scar has been suspect at times. I think we need to reinforce it. Obviously, Macaulay Gillespie's coming back in. Of course, Brendan Galloway, a former player you may know of his time at Everton, a fantastic centre back. Obviously, defensive frailties, but we do need to add centre back in January, 110%.
Okay. All right. Any players that you're concerned about the Premier League sniffing around, or something, maybe the top clubs at the top of the Championship?
I think Morgan Whittaker is a prime example. I think I kind of want him to stop scoring, stop assisting, because he probably might be off. Of course, Ballymumba, Ryan Hardy. There's no if Finazan keeps not scoring. If he doesn't keep scoring, we might not get him back. Kessler Hayden, Adam Randall could be off. There's a few players that. There is, I want to mention Freddie De Zacker. I think there's another player that, even though he plays under 18s for Wales, quite an unknown player that people may not know in the Championship, but he's had a very, very good start to the season. And of course, if he keeps playing well, you never know. He's one of our future players, could be off in the January or summer transfer window.
Yeah. Jane, you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. But just on that last question, I was going to say we still have 2 loans as well. That's a good point to remember. We still have, if we send Warrington back, that is, we'll have 2 loans. So, yeah, it's looking good.
Okay. All right, then. Stoke, on their travels then this weekend to home park. Funny old team. Had a bad result, of course, this weekend against Blackburn. What do you make of Stoke, and what are your predictions? Jaden, you can have first go at this one.
Well, it looks like they're decent at defending and they can't score. So the last 3 games have been...
Which is the opposite of you, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the last 3 games haven't been great for them. 2 0-0 draws by the looks of it. So, yeah, I mean, I think we'll scrape a win here. I think it'll be 1-0 to Argyle.
Do Plymouth do 1-0s?
We did last season. I don't know about this season, but yeah, I don't know what to predict anymore. It's the Championship.
Yeah, very entertaining. I think home park's the place to be for entertainment anyway, surely, isn't it? Craig, Plymouth against Stoke?
I think it's going to be a difficult game. Obviously, you highlighted there, they're defensively, they are very good. We've got the players to hurt them. Finazaz, Ballymumba, obviously Morgan Whittaker. Of course, hopefully Ryan Hardy would be added into the firepower of that. But we need to be wary. You can never underestimate any team in the Championship, no matter if they haven't scored 0-0 or anything, because anybody can turn anybody over on any game in the Championship, in my opinion. I think it'll be 2-0 Argyle.
Brilliant. All right, thank you very much, folks. We appreciate that. Thank you, Jane, for coming on. Thank you very much, Craig from Green Fever as well. If you don't follow Craig on Green Fever YouTube series, please do so. It's an amazing insight into all things Plymouth Argyle. Thank you, Craig, for coming on this week on Terry Talk. Really appreciate it. Thank you both. Enjoy the games.
Cheers, Mark.
All right, see you this week.